only... Okay, never mind. Trying to get YouTube. I think YouTube should learn that, eh? Okay, we're back on YouTube and back on Facebook, I believe, yeah. So I saved it on Facebook quite quick, which is most important in my eyes. Okay. I'm gonna put us back in 5 seconds. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Vincent. Lenuk had to talk about the style of Gary Wilson and the snooker plays in general, and we saw it on that positional play for the black ball there. Perfect use of pace control and the cushions as well.
Gary's looking so confident on this table,
Raymond. Very strong, very strong.
Oof. He's strutting around the table. He's so focused. He's zoned in. It's, yeah, lovely to watch. Lovely to watch.
He wants to be in this last 32. Wants it. Can see it. This
he
break
came
and run
for success.
Yeah, I think this is a break and run for 10-9.
Oof.
Yeah, that is a
Beautiful
break and run.
stuff.
So that's 2 runouts so far in consecutive runouts for Gary Wilson. Yeah, YouTube doesn't care about my feelings. No, I wasn't muted. Didn't want to be muted. I wanted everyone to know that YouTube doesn't care about my feelings. It doesn't.
Oh, Lucas.
I think try break from Gary Wilson and you can.
Yeah, looks like a dry break on my side too. 4-6.
Andrew says he wishes Jason makes it to the top 8. Yeah, that would be fantastic to have a few internationals in the top 16 and top 8 at least in this competition.
Good looking out there, Lucas Luciano. I don't know how that happened, Raymond.
So next time I mute myself, I'm turning off the whole computer. That's the only way. It's the only way to be sure. So Stephen is up against the Chelenuk with those 2 runouts in succession from Gary Wilson to go up 10-9.
10秒。
Looks like he's gotten good shape on these 2
Really
strikes
good
now.
one.
Oh, head to head all the way. Hey, this match. Whew.
Yeah, Lenukta, from the 5-3, I believe it's been very tight. And I come back to the miss black from Stephen Ellis to make it 6-3. That was his chance to pull a gap. And after that, it's been Gary Wilson.
The Gary Wilson show.
Yeah, it has. He's been pushing. He's been pushing. Every time it looks like Stephen can get ahead, Gary Wilson comes and just makes 2 quick clearances to go 1 ahead again. And here we have Stephen Ellis looking to even it up again. This looks like it's going right down to the wire.
I must say that coming into this match, I really thought Stephen Ellis would be, I thought it would be the Stephen Ellis show, to be quite honest.
Yeah, no, I also did. I thought he is going to have one up against Gary Wilson because of how much he plays this game. But no, Gary Wilson is putting on a show.
This just in from our top contributors on the commentary side, on the comment section. Manny Rogers shared the news that Shivam Arora has managed to secure, bested his opponent in that match.
Oh yeah, let's
what was
have a
the
look
final
at that
score there?
So Shivam Arora was cooking.
Cooking.
Having a look at where Shiv is. So Shiv is through. Yeah, Shivam Arora 13-4. That's an insane scoreline at this level of the tournament.
13-4, you say? Wow.
Yeah, 13-4, Shiv with 2 runouts in total, and his opponent with 3 runouts out of 4 frames.
Does Jason's win? Yeah, Jason has got his spot in the last 32 now, so...
Yes, he does. He does. So does Shivam Arora. Let's have a look at who else is playing. Gareth Potts is 10-5 up. Warathanan Sukrathan is 10-6 up. And Chris Melling is 11-10 up against Amir Jamali. Yeah, so that's a fight for Chris.
I must say, Gary Wilson looking like the Jason Stratham of Q Sport.
I do love that waistcoat, though. I do love that waistcoat.
Oh, that's a nice spot.
Didn't have much.
That is a nice spot.
Didn't have much of the pocket to work with.
Lucas Luciano, the break rule for regarding the 8 ball, if the 8 is made on the break, the player has the option of either playing as the balls lay, if it's a legal break. That means that the cue ball wasn't potted on the break. So they have 2 options. They can either play as the balls lay, or the ref can respot the 8 and they can play as the balls lay, or they can re-rack and break.
Gary not happy with that shot to the center pocket. I think that's quite a bad miss from Gary.
Well, we're on the business end of this match, and it's
Michael
difficult.
Let's have a look at Michael Tomlinson. He's currently 10-8 up against A. He ruled from Mongolia. So Michael Tomlinson is still doing very well in this tournament, almost into the last 32 as well.
You know, it's still so difficult to call a winner in this match, Raymond.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Or to
I
predict,
can't.
yeah.
After
predict
what
a
I've
winner in
seen,
this match.
after what I've seen, I can't.
A lot of work, much more work on this table, on the solids than the stripes. So Stephen Ellis got to make sure here.
Yeah, it's look at the bunch. Look at the bunch on our left side.
Ooh.
He tried.
I actually thought he'd just want to get behind those three solids, you know. I didn't expect him to play it like that. Because he looked like he tried to break the pack, but potentially because we couldn't see at that point how those three balls were laying.
Yeah, it looks like with that slight touch, now the 4 and the 3 do go to the center pocket, but still very tough for solids in this frame.
I'm wondering if he's not going to try and pot the stripe. Oh, I think he did. I think he tried to pot that stripe. Coming off the 2 ball.
Yeah, he's
And I thought he'd want to just leave that cue ball there, you know, had the stripe fallen, but... Oh,
Hi
that
Nathan,
shot.
the link for the scores and results are on our Facebook page. Have a look at Gary Wilson is showing thumbs up to the ball. That's funny. Yeah, the link to the scores and the brackets are on the Facebook page. You're looking for stage 2 of this tournament. It's on our Joy Heyball World Tour page. Stage 2 international brackets. Gary Wilson, quite the character, Lenukta.
Yeah, but his face is deadpan. His face is deadpan. Even with the thumbs up, no smile. Quite the composed player, Gary Wilson. Stephen Ellis with the one rail escape makes the one. Oof, 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 oof. Perfect opportunity now. I mean, that 13 was originally a problem for Gary Wilson, but just coming off that Stephen Ellis shot. Still the problem with the green stripe ball at the corner pocket, though. Will be interesting to see how he manufactures this finish should he choose to go for it now. I think he might have the angle here if he goes with the stripe ball down to the corner pocket. The stripe ball just off the center pocket, but he's going to play 13 first. There we go, there we go, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, I think he just wanted a little bit more pace on the cue ball. I think if he had the right angle there, he would have been able to. And Gary Wilson with a tactical shot.
I think that's a pretty good shot, Lenyukta. He has left Steven on to play the 7, but I don't think he's going to, although that's the only ball he can see, full ball. Doesn't want to move that 7.
Thank you for that, Omikami Token, for sharing the score links with the viewers. Thank you very much. Another good defensive shot there from Gary Wilson. Oh, not what he wanted. Not what he wanted. There's we catch the expression on Stephen Ellis's face that just didn't work out. Just didn't work out for him. Quite a gap there between that brown spotted ball in the corner pocket and the stripe. I think there might be enough of a gap for Stephen to do something. He's definitely checking it out now. Stephen just setting up that one. I mean, every time it's come down to a tactical frame in this match, Gary Wilson has managed to emerge as victor in the frame. So interesting to see what he's going to do here now. I'm wondering if he's not going to... Gary Wilson doing well to not give Stephen a shot on the 1 or the 2 of that shot. Does he have enough space to execute a containing safety here? Just saw him check out.
应该是没有延时的，都一开始。
That's a decent shot. Decent shot. I think that ball is touching. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Shoo. Almost. Had he made that ball, the 14 was through for the corner pocket. So nice attempt there from Gary Wilson. No cigar. Oh, Stephen Ellis, definitely with a great opportunity here. Should be an elementary finish for him. Ah, Welling. Thank you, Manny. Chris Melling wins 13-10 against the Iraqi Jamali. Well done to Chris Melling. He's made his way to the last 32. Thank you for that, Manny Rod. Black for the corner left. And that's good enough shape on the black. Stephen Ellis, 11-10, race to 13. If this match goes to a decider, there'll be a player 10-minute intermission at 12:12. And I honestly won't be surprised if it does go down to decider the way these have been at it. Stats, look at those stats. And a couple of rack and runs for both of them. Good morning, Omika. Stephen looking to secure stripes here. Stripes in play. Rowan Naransamy, thank you for that feedback. I believe Raymond is looking into that now. We'll try to fix that for you guys. Our apologies. Thank you, Rowan. Thank you. Good morning, Sam Zhang. See, you're late. Sam Zhang, super supporter of Raymond Thalak.
Yeah, I'm here, Sam. I'm here. I am here,
Welcome
Sam.
back, Raymond.
Thank you, Lenyukta. I see Stephen Ellis with a good finish in the previous match, previous frame. So that safety battle, yeah, that safety battle going his way.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think that was an important one for him, especially at the business end of this match. And coming off his break here, not an easy table, but he's managed to stay on the table. Still, once again, not an easy table for Stephen Ellis.
So I did see that Chris Melling is through with his win. Gareth Potts currently on the hill, 12-6 up. Warathanan Sukrathanis 11-6 up against Justin Sayich. All to play for in this round, and Michael Tomlinson's score is now 10 apiece.
What's happening
Alex
with Alex
Pagulayan.
Pagulayan?
Yes, that is a very good question. So he would have come in as a superseded player. Just give me a second to pull those scores up. That is an excellent question, Lucas.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that we haven't mentioned his name. I think when we're doing the stats update.
Yeah, I believe he did take out, he did beat Rebecca Kenner though. I do remember that. So let's
I
have a
also
look.
remember that.
Yeah, he came in as a superseded player into stage 2. Alex Pagulayan, yeah, first match against Rebecca Kenner, so he put her into the losers bracket, beat her 13-9. Then he lost against Cheng Liu 13-10, which put him in the losers bracket. He won his next match 13-7, and then he lost his match last night 13-12. So Alex Pagulayan is out of the tournament.
Oh man.
As of last night,
Always such an animated character to see on the table.
Yeah.
That's a pity. I'm a little bit sad to hear that.
Yeah, it's also sad when you come in for stage 2. You haven't played much in this tournament, and you come straight into it, coming into players who have been firing over the last few days, and you play 3 or 4 matches, and if you lose them, you're on your way home again.
That said, still great to see Alex Pagulayan in these tournaments.
Gonna be keeping a look at the Warathanan Sukrathanis and Justin Sayich match. Currently 11-6 there, so waiting on score updates. That's a big match. Big match for both those players. Oh, how did that go in? How did that go
nice.
in? Wow. Perfect pace.
Look at this. Look at the check sides on that, Raymond. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, brilliant.
Beautiful,
Brilliant.
beautiful,
Brilliant
beautiful.
to get onto that 5-ball like that. And he's gonna equalize this match once again, most likely.
Cue ball right against the cushion, but I mean, this is Gary Wilson.
Oh, he's played that perfectly, right in the heart of the pocket.
TP Wakasabise. Wakasibisa. Phone Mint Kiao still in on the winner's bracket.
Yeah, I believe that was the winner's qualification last night. That Phone Minkyo won against Justin Sage. So Phone Mint is through to the last 32 of this tournament, and they will be playing later this evening, 5 p.m. local time here in Chengdu City, China. I think we still can't call a winner in this match, Linyukta. It's too close. It's way too close. Every time it looks like Stephen Ellis can go one ahead or try and get closer to the finish line, Gary Wilson just comes back, equalizes, and usually he's been then going into the lead afterwards. Nice play on words from Steve. Phone was dialed in. No, but the funniest was yesterday. Somebody said, watching the match on their mint cure. That was one of the funniest things.
Looks like a dry break.
Yes, although Phone Mint did win his match yesterday with 2 lives, it is a redraw. However, for the last 32 this evening, but once again, they have all scores are reset, and there's a pure double elimination for those last 32 players. And yes, Master Chu Biangji is still in. He is through to the last 32 as well. A few of the other Chinese players through. Kang Peng, Rao Leng, and also Yang Fen all through to the last 32.
Those last 32 seats filling up quite quickly now as we approach the business end of the tournament. And as Raymond said, there will be a redraw before the last 32 kick off.
So we do know international players that are through. Shivam Arora, Jason Turon, as well as Chris Melling just now. Gareth Potts is currently 12-7 up in the losers bracket. Must win for him if he wants to get through to the last 32 as well. And Steve, Zheng Yeboah is out of the tournament. Yeah, he was out on the second day, I believe, of stage 2. So yeah, he is out along with Tang Shun Shao. So I would say 2 massive favorites for this tournament already out.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would have seen that coming, hey?
No, not at all. Not at all. And it was tight matches. I know the first match that he did lose, it was 13-12, I believe. So very tight matches there.
And the female players that are through to the last 32 are Kelly Fisher and Chen Siming. And I believe Warathanan Sukritanas from Thailand, who's up against Justin Sage right now, also looking pretty to secure her spot in that final 32.
Yeah, 11-7 there. Justin is fighting back. Justin is definitely fighting back. I wouldn't be surprised if he can come back and equalize that as well, especially if he can get dialed in as well. Yeah, couldn't say that with a straight face.
Oh, good shot.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I think
It's a difficult cut for the center pocket, though.
definitely is. And I think, as you said earlier, Lynn, that if it does go to a decider, we will have another 10-minute player break if we do get there.
Just got the top of that cue ball to play with. And he gets it. Oh, nice shot there. Nice clean pot from Stephen Ellis. But difficult table, left with the difficult table of that shot. He just had the top of that cue ball to play with. It was a difficult shot.
Couldn't do much with the cue ball after potting that ball.
Yeah, absolutely, Steve.
Oh, have a look at this.
Jameson.
Oh my word.
Oof!
My word. Stephen Ellis. How close was that?
Sure. And he's left him with a bad table as
Yeah,
well.
he's left a good cue ball. That's quite a shot from Stephen Ellis.
Steve Jameson, yeah, absolutely. It's great to see Justin Sage making a comeback there against Warathanan Sukritanas. I mean, we've been following the stats of that match while on the TV table, and as you know, she's been dominating in that match from the get-go.
Yeah, she was up by quite a bit in that match. I think she had about a 5 or 6 frame lead against Justin Sage, so he is definitely fighting. And yeah, would love to see him playing his best in this tournament as well.
Well, he's done well to open up all the solids.
But
So,
but Stephen to the table now with an open table, a wry smile from
open table.
Gary.
That's the first one. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
first
a
one of
first,
the match.
the first reaction from Gary Wilson. Except for the thumbs up towards the ball that went safe earlier. But yeah, no, it's a cool character as Gary. You can see Stephen taking his time with this. This is important. This is for the hill. Referee calls 10 seconds.
Oh, nice.
It's good. It's
Nice.
good. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good shot. And I think he's sitting there thinking, oh well.
Yeah, but also the cameraman has chosen to close up on him because he's showing some reaction for the first time in the match.
Good work from the camera people reading the crowd. Hey, hey Raymond.
Yeah, and they always do. They always tend to catch you at your worst moments. Yeah, so we will also keep an eye on that scoreline. Justin Sage pulls another one back, 11-8.
Wow.
He's definitely fighting in that match. Love to see that. Gareth Potts is still on 12-8. Match hasn't. Must be quite a frame going on there. And Michael Tomlinson now down 11-10. I think he was up for most of that match, was Michael.
And that's good enough. Good enough for Stephen Ellis to get on the hill first. Phew, what a match we've had.
Hi Nathan, there is no time limit at this stage of the tournament, so the match ends when it is at 13, first player to 13 in these race to 13 matches. Nice from Stephen Ellis. First one to the hill, score now 12-11 in his favor over Gary Wilson. So Stephen Ellis to break Lenukla.
And he's been breaking in, Raymond.
Yeah,
he's been breaking
well.
in.
I expect to see quite a big break now. I mean, he wants to go for this. If you look at his statistics, 7 runouts in total, but also 7 runouts from Gary Wilson. There's nothing in this. Nothing in this. But if you look at the break and runs, you can see that Stephen has been breaking better, potting a ball on his breaks. So, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Good question.
Yeah, that's a very good question, Lucas. So, when this game actually started, people were using mostly 9-ball cues and then just their normal snooker cues. However, as the game progressed, we did see, I think, some of the first Chinese 8-ball cues come out. That was the Potts cue from Gareth Potts, I believe, has a 11 millimeter tip.
That's correct.
Yeah, and that is a 3/4 or 1-piece snooker type cue. And then after that, we did see also the 9-ball cue manufacturers coming to the party and making special shafts for this game, and also thinner butts on the 9-ball cues, so it feels more like a snooker cue in your hand, more weight at the forward as well.
A couple of years ago, I remember a lot of people were using Fury cues for this game, but it's been evolving a lot, Raymond, over the last couple of years, you know, and also with a lot more premium manufacturers producing cues for the game.
Yeah, definitely. The past few years, we've seen a lot of cues specially made for this game coming out, and here in China is where you can get some of the best. I do feel, if you do see what the Chinese players are playing with, and even Jason Tarani is a Q Lee's player, so Q Lee's making good cues for this game. Q Lee's Omen, as well as Perry, also Q Rock, that is Zhang Kangpeng's sponsor, Q Rock. So yeah, some good equipment coming out from them. But from what I've seen, you can't just come here with your normal 9-ball cue and expect to perform at the same level as the Chinese players. It'll get you very far, but there are slight differences that comes at the level that we are coming to now, top 16 level, top 32 level, where then our field equipment starts to play a massive role.
Absolutely, and you definitely can't play this with the cue that you use for the 7-foot game either. You need that bigger diameter tip to generate the power that you require for the bigger balls.
Have a look at Manny Rod. Raymond is AI pool bot. Manny, I don't take credit for that. I'm just putting that in ChatGPT, and that's the answer I get. Yeah.
I'm so glad that you were honest about that, Raymond, because I was going to say it.
Yeah. So I'm so quick that as soon as a comment comes through, smash it in ChatGPT and get you guys an answer from there.
ChatGPT is his bestie.
Yeah, it's doing the most. It's doing the most.
Arshnur Singh asks when the next Heyball event is. Well, Ashnur, after this, we've got all the station events that happen in China. Those are the precursor events to the next Grandmasters finals, which will happen in March, April next year. But please, guys, go and check out the WPA website, the WPA Facebook page, because a lot of the China with Love tournaments will be advertised there. Also, your local pool authority should be sharing information to the pool players in their regions about those ranking events that are coming to you, brought to you by WPA in association with Joy Billiards. Remember, Joy Billiards now and WPA is on a campaign to get Heyball into the Olympic Games for 2032. So you'll see that hashtag on cue for 32. For 32, that's referring to the bid that Heyball is making for the sport to be included in the Olympic Games. So a lot of exciting things coming up. So much Heyball activity on every continent.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely, and we are looking forward to all those events. And of course, as soon as this event is over, we'll be looking forward to the 14th edition of this event next year. And we do hope to see you guys at this one as well. I would like to add on to Lucas's question about the cues. It also does come down to preference, Lucas. Yeah, definitely it comes down to preference. If you are a 9-ball player coming from that game, you're going to want to stick to 9-ball type of equipment. And if you are a snooker player, as you can see, Gary Wilson sticking to a snooker type cue at least. I know LP also make excellent cues for this game. So it all depends on your preference and your background coming into this game. Oh, I see we have Decider loading on the stream. It's what the fans want.
Not what Stephen Ellis wants, I can guarantee you that.
Not what Stephen Ellis wants. Oh, have a look at that.
Oh, what a shot.
Have a look at that.
What a shot, man.
My word, take a bow, Stephen Ellis. Let's have a look at Gareth's match. Gareth was 12-9. Oh, it's 12-9 now. Gareth was 12-8 up. Score now 12-8 with Gareth Potts. And Michael, I think Michael is out of this tournament, yeah. Mr. Vincent, that was a joke about the AI. That's not AI. Yeah. And Nukta, will you please tell them that's not AI? That's coming straight from.
No, that's straight from his brain, guys.
Straight from the brain. Yeah. No, I don't.
What a brain!
What
a brain you have there. Top drawer brain.
Especially, it's very hard to access AI here in China with the Great Firewall. Very difficult to access AI. So yeah, you have to pull it out of your brain.
Yeah, but it is. Thank you for that, Sakuya. Thank you for
Yeah.
giving props to Raymond. It is
To
a
appreciate that, thank you.
difficult job to manage everything, and Raymond is also managing the technical end as well within the production studio. So yeah, big props to you, Raymond. Mad respect.
Thank you so much, Lenyukta, and thank you for joining me in this commentary. It's great having you here. Thank you so much. And Gareth Potts now 12-10, so that was 12-8, then 12-9, now 12-10. Cheng Liu, yeah, Cheng Liu is fighting. I'd like to see Cheng Liu's other matches actually.
Oh, Stephen Ellis giving Gary Wilson half a chance here. I'll say 60%. I'm going to say 60% of a chance. Yeah. Oh, one good shot. One good shot. And we have a decider.
Does it have the legs?
I think it
does.
does. I think
Oh,
it
what a
does.
shot that
Oh,
is from Gary.
wow.
What a shot that is from Gary. Yeah, Gareth Potts' opponent, Lenyukta, is a player who beat Alex Pagulayan 13-10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at this. Just look at this.
Look at that brilliant cueing from Gary.
And also the simpler route, you know? So nice to watch. Oh, black for the center. Beautiful stuff. Decider loading.
I do like the way Gary plays this game. I love the way Gary plays this game. Oh,
Here we
decider.
go.
Have ourselves a decider on the main TV table, and I believe that will be a 10-minute player break. So we will be back with you shortly in about 5 minutes, I'd say.
Don't go anywhere, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm sure this decider is going to be what we've been expecting from these two. We'll see you just on the other side of this.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. we are back with the deciding frame in this match. This is a must-win match to get into the last 32. End of stage 2. This is round 5 of the international bracket. Gary Wilson to break after that impressive clearance in the last frame, and it's dry. Bring Stephen Ellis to the table, and that's all you want in a decider, is a chance.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What a time to break dry. Fewer things are more painful in the pool world.
10秒。
Yeah, breaking dry on a decider, especially Lennox, that's not good, and quite an open table we're looking at for Stephen. I believe he's taken his extension. If he's going solids, I think he might be able to sneak the one ball off the 12 at the top of the table. He'd be looking at that as well. However, stripes also quite good, so both looking quite good. Looks like he might be going stripes. Yep.
Stripes in play.
Stripes in play. This is tough, Lenuk. Have a look at the bottom of the table. The 10 and the 15. To get a good cue ball to get onto those.
Look, he's definitely got the connector balls. I mean, we can just see them here. It's just a matter of, like, executing this finish the way he hopes. Oh.
That being said, yeah,
reroute.
Yeah, I think he has to reroute. Yeah, he's not happy with that little shake of the head. Can slice this in. Looks like he can get the cue ball around the 5, come back down table, but it's tough. Might have to take the 11 as well. He has used his extension already, so he just has to be careful with the time as well.
10秒。
45 seconds per shot. Yeah, he slices that in. Cue ball around the 5. How's the cue ball looking?
Ooh,
He's good. He's got the 15. He's got the
And he's
15.
got a little bit of an angle as well, which is good considering where those other objects are laying. He should be able to get position on the 10 as well if he puts the ball on the cushion. But he requires a little bit of power
Yeah,
on the shot, so
that's the
might have to
thing.
go
think
might
he-
have to go center of the table first.
I think he might take 10 first maybe, yeah, and then go to the center of the table and then come back down. Yeah, it looks like it is 10 first. Oh, that's a good pot.
That's a great pot.
brilliant pot.
Oh, and the black sitting just outside that corner pocket, away from the cushion. Just about execution here for Stephen Ellis, and he'll secure his spot in that last 32. Gotta admit, I'm feeling a little bit for our friend Jason Stratham there, benched now, hoping for a chance. Oh, Gary Wilson, what a good showing he's had in this match.
And Gareth Potts is through to the last 32. His win over Cheng Liu, 13-10 just in. So
Oh,
Gareth
no!
Potts through.
Oh no, Stephen Ellis. He's done himself a mischief, Raymond.
Yeah, this has to happen in the decider, doesn't it?
For the drama, guys. We're
Yeah,
here
that's
for the
true.
drama.
Yeah, it's for everybody on the stream. I think he's taking this 14 to the top. He is.
Wow.
What a pot that would have been. Oh my word.
And just look at the position on that cue ball for the last stripe. Oh, man. What a
right
nice
behind
attempt
this.
there from Gary. one does pass. It does pass. You should be able to get it in front of the black at least. But yeah, the table's looking good. Looking good for Gary Wilson.
5 as well needs to get behind the 5 in order to pot that in either the center or the corner. So this isn't easy. It's far from easy to make this clearance for him. Now you're actually going to see how good his white ball control is.
I think he might opt for a tactical move. I think he's looking at potting that 14 ball now using his 5. Just checking out the odds there. If he leaves that stripe against the cushion, the probability of Stephen Ellis making that shot from the bottom of the table.
Oh, there it comes. Yeah, there it comes. Would he be playing to also remove the 1 ball, or at least push the black ball? No. He must feel that the 1 ball does pot.
That's a good shot. That is a good shot. Good shot from Gary Wilson. Wow.
Yeah, and this is the losers bracket qualification. So one of these players is going into the top 32 or the last 32, and the loser of this match is going home, unfortunately.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, nice try there. Nice try from Stephen Ellis. And just to answer Lucas Luciano, these pockets are extremely tight. They are unforgiving. You have to be so accurate when attempting a pot on these tables.
Just to give you the measurements, it's 885 millimeters. So let me have a look at that in inches. 3.34 inches, Lucas. That's the size of the corner pockets at the
Oh,
that's
beautiful.
brilliant from Gary Wilson.
Beautiful.
Absolutely top draw.
Good morning, Paul McEwen. Oh, beautiful. Guys, Gary Wilson, well-deserved champion of this match. Well-deserved victor of this match. Hey, Raymond.
Yeah, definitely top draw from Gary Wilson there, especially those few shots in the decider. Brilliant, brilliant shooting. And you know what? Congratulations to Stephen Ellis as well. He's come really far in this tournament and he's been playing really well. But yeah, massive congratulations to Gary Wilson for making the top 32 of this tournament. Thank you so much, Lenukta, for joining me, and thank you so much for all the viewers on the stream for supporting us. And we will be back at 5 p.m. local time here in Chengdu, China. That's about 4 hours from now for round 1 of the last 32, stage 3 of this tournament. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Raymond Tilak from South Africa, signing off.
I'm Lenukta Chetty. Thank you, Raymond. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Remember to stay tuned to the streams. Raymond will be back at 5 o'clock.